Hey everybody, this is Ty. I'm going to be talking about the Linda coin, also known as the Linda project. I think this coin has a lot of potential. I got in a couple months ago and I've been very pleased. Now might be a really good entry, but we're going to talk about some of the features and just do a quick review. Those of you that don't know, Linda is a staking Masternode coin. It has a lot more features than a typical Masternode coin. We're going to take a look at that. First, we're going to look at coin market cap. It did have a high of over $70 million in mid-January before the dump, so it did pump quite a bit recently, and it just has gained a lot of traction, a lot of popularity. The team is extremely active. Now might be a really good entry. I always say in my videos, I never get in coins at all-time high, so with a market cap under 12 million where it was 70 million, could be a really good entry, and they've got a lot of developments that we're going to be talking about. You can currently buy it on Cryptopia, Coin Exchange, CCX, Yobit. I would recommend definitely Cryptopia because it obviously has the most volume. But be careful also. I didn't have any problems withdrawing my coins on Cryptopia, but I have read that the Cryptopia has not updated their wallet, and so some people are having problems withdrawing their coins from it. Like I said, I didn't have any problems, but take a look at that first. The announcements on Bitcoin Talk, it's a very active board, and I went through quite a bit of it, and there's not much negativity about it. Everybody's pretty optimistic. The devs are pretty active in it and helping. It's a good community on here. The website, they just did a overhaul on the website. The previous website was fairly simple. This is a really nice looking website. They have a lot to do still on it, but it is definitely a huge update from the previous website, what it was before. Now, what is Linda Coin? It does, and we're going to look over the white paper in further detail. But what it is it's a masternode privacy coin for anonymous transactions. So you can see the privacy. It does onion routing for anonymous transactions. One thing cool about this is it is going to have atomic swap capabilities. If you don't know what atomic swaps are, basically I can swap one currency that it does have atomic swap with another currency without relying on a third party like exchange. So once they have this, I could trade with Bob with atomic swap, and I want Litecoin and he wants Linda. I think atomic swaps are, Vertcoin. There's Litecoin. A lot of coins are having atomic swaps, and whatever coin that does have that is going to probably be a little more popular than those that don't. There's not many masternode coins that I've seen that actually are going to have the atomic swap capabilities. Stealth transactions, this is kind of cool. They will be able to, you can send a transaction to someone and you can make it stealth, or you can just send it over the blockchain. So if those of you familiar with Verge, kind of like how Verge is doing that, they do have a lot of different wallets. Basically what Linda is currently doing, and we'll get into that a little bit more, but what they're trying to do is be a fast transaction coin, anonymous coin, and masternodes. So the website is pretty nice. I did look at the team. I did follow them all on Twitter. Let's look at their Twitter. The Twitter is pretty active. It has over 11,000, which is about normal, maybe a little bit more than normal for a $11 million market cap. They are pretty active. I actually, all the team members with Linda, like the founder and everybody, they're very active. I follow all of them, and a lot of them will even take private messages, and they do a lot of live Q&As. They actually had one here a couple nights ago that I was involved in, and most of the team members were in it, and they're just very helpful and very just thorough and transparent about what they're doing. They're very open about it too. Jonah, I guess the CEO, was talking of, we want to get into different things like possibly telecommunication transactions, which is a trillion dollar industry. They are very open to hearing all the community and very transparent. Those of you that do have Masternode coins, I feel like 90% of them, their team is anonymous, and they're not very active at all. So right there is one thing I really like about Linda, is the team is extremely active. and they're very transparent. So a lot of the Masternode coins, you don't even know who the team is, and it could be just a pump and dump scam. Looking at the white paper, the first few pages just kind of goes over the history of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Nothing, if you're in cryptocurrency, probably nothing you don't know. It does talk about the proof of stake rewards and how much that is. If you have Lenda coins, you definitely want to download their wallet. I host my wallet on a VPS and stake the coins. It's passive income. And currently, right now, okay, let's take a look at the actually what it is. Okay, difficulty retargeting. It's DGW. Those of you don't know what that is, stands for dark gravity wave. It came popular in like Dash. It basically readjusts the difficulty per each block. Instead of Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin is like every like 2016 blocks or something like that. This is the newest version. Version 3 is the newest of DGW. So it very intensive of actually doing passive income with this coin, whether you're staking it or doing a master node. They do have some of the features on it. Let's go down here. They have a ton of wallets, and what they kind of talk about is what they want to do is set up like an e-commerce site, maybe possibly like they don't go much into it, but possibly like Craigslist type thing, where if you're buying it with Lenda coin, you would get a discount. They are looking at other avenues, and they do want to be a payment solution for a lot of vendors. The masternodes, currently masternodes are 30 million Lenda coins, and I would wish I had a masternode because it's paying like crazy. I think right now it's about $150,000 a year in passive income if you own a masternode. Now, one thing about the masternodes is they are actually going to decrease that to 2 million. And they were talking about decreasing that in Q3 or Q4, but it actually might come a little bit sooner than we think. I believe it was Jonah, the CEO, that talked about, hey, actually the 2 million might be coming sooner. So if you're looking for a really possibly a good masternode coin, Lenda might be really solid. I think it might pump pretty nicely once they introduce the 2 million minimum coin masternodes. And that could come, before Q3, Q4. I just, we'll see. So if you want to go ahead and, make sure you have over 2 million to have a masternode, might be a good thing. This is not financial advice, obviously. It does talk about, it's decreasing to 2 million. The staking, you just download the wallet, transfer coins to the wallet. Once you download the wallet, it took me like 2 days for the wallet to download it basically just downloads the entire blockchain. It takes a long time because it was 31 weeks behind, and so it took quite a long time for the wallet to sync with the network after it downloads the blockchain. Once you do that, you transfer your coins to the wallet, and very easy, you just stake the coins. You will receive free coins every 24 hours, and it's a decent amount of coins depending on how many coins you're staking. So you always want to, I can't say 24, sometimes it's 15 hours. It just depends on that. So if you're looking for passive income, it is a good way to do that. It does talk about the encrypted messaging and self-addresses. It is similar to Vergecoin if you're familiar with Vergecoin. And we've seen, I'm not a big fan of Vergecoin, but we've seen how much that pumped, and I think everybody wanted Verge before it pumped. I didn't. I carried a little bit and sold it when it pumped. But talking about the atomic swaps, like I said before, if a coin does have atomic swaps, I could trade, with Bob without doing exchange or a third party, and basically it would convert it in. So looking at the roadmap, they have, if you look like even on their Twitter, they have really increased marketing, and I think they've just begun. This team is really, I mean, they're very dedicated, very active. And one of the biggest reasons I'm in this coin is because of the team. It does have good features, but it's the team, and they're there to make this coin a great coin. And I do believe in the coin, in the team with this. They're very active, which you just I don't see that very often, especially with Masternode coins. So they are going to be pumping up their marketing, and they, like on Q3 it says new web design. They already have that. They just did a tweet that said, I guess they've already accomplished 20% of what they wanted to do for the year 2018. So I mean they're grinding. They're doing very well on achieving these roadmaps. On Q2 they do want to. They said they are going to try and list on almost all the big exchanges like Binance, Bittrex. That is obviously it's subject to agreement with their management. If they list on, I don't think they'll be able to list on all of these exchanges, but if they do, I mean, that's huge. If they just list on like Binance, that would be a very, very big thing for this coin. So we'll see about that. Um, they on Q3 they would have over 2,000 merchants that are going to be accepting Linda coin. That's a pretty. They've got big goals, and hopefully, if they accomplish 80% of what they're saying, then it's going to be easily over $100 million market cap coin. So like plus with the masternodes. Q4 they're going to have new wallets, mobile apps, and for like iOS and Android. And so what I wish they, and I think they're still trying to figure it out, but I wish they would have their roadmap extended out for like 3 years. So after they have their mobile apps, then they're going to get into like Jonah said, possibly telecommunication transactions and how that's going to work. But I think why they don't is because they're very open to suggestions, and that completely they haven't completely decided on what they're going to do, and so they're kind of liquid on what they're going to do and open to it. They're talking about the marketing plan. Right now, if you do a review on Linda, you can and post it to Jonah's site, you can be entered in for 50,000 free Lindas. So I'll do that with this coin or with this video. I was actually going to post a review over Linda anyways, and then I saw that, and that's cool. I have high hopes for this coin. Join their Discord. The Discord is, like I said, the team is very active and everybody is extremely helpful. I've been in a lot of Discords where just people are very pessimistic and the team is non-existent. And so their Discord is very helpful. It has a large community base, and they have I think, a contest on there right now. If you invite the most people to their Discord, you can get up to 10,000 coins or something like that. I'm not doing that, but definitely join their Discord. It is very helpful. What do you think? Are you in, Linda? I know there was a lot of hype about this about a month ago, and I think there could be, this could be easily over $100 million market cap if they achieve, 70-80% of the stuff on their roadmap with this coin. So tell me what you think. I'm excited. I think it could be a great entry right now. And if you're looking for a decently priced masternode, 2 million Lindas is not too bad for a masternode. So tell me what you think. Like and subscribe and comment. Thank you.